channel. This is a general reading for the sign of Pisces. My readings are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. I want to thank everyone for the love and support that they have given me towards my channel, and for my new subscribers, welcome. If this reading resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell so you get alerts when videos are posted. So first, I would like to invite the Holy Spirit into my area to give this reading light and love. Next, I would like to ring the singing bowl just to give this reading positive energy and positive vibes. Okay, Pisces. So we're going to do a sex with Pisces draw. And I'm thinking maybe 4 cards and how they relate to sex with Pisces. How about that? Let's find out if this works, because I don't know, but hey, we'll see if it comes together. Okay, our first card. Knight of Cups. So the Knight is like romance. And as you know, Pisces are very romantic. There's like something magical about sex with a Pisces. Pisces are normally quite shy when it comes to sex and romance and just, you know, engaging, because they're very private. We mostly spend time in our own worlds. When a Pisces is in love with you, that's when they'll open up and, you know, allow you into their dream world. Pisces normally have vivid sexual fantasies. Pisces are intensely romantic. It can be hard for them to find a real-life sexual relationship that fulfills their ideas. And although Pisces tend to fall in love very easy, they can be a little bit disillusioned because of how they set things up in their mind. Pisces tend to be very sexually submissive by nature. There's no fucking way. Pisces, some of you are a little restricted and closed off during sex. Okay, so I don't know how this happened, but this is what we're discussing today, Pisces. Romance. Pisces love romance. It's in our nature. We're very submissive by nature, but we love role play. So it's like we like the changing, like being a chameleon. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but Pisces, I'm gonna just give you what it came out as. Shit, 4 cards, romance. So 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is about painful endings. Some situations can't be won or don't end the way that we want them to. No matter how we behave or how dedicated we are, the fact is the situation is over. The damage was done and there's no going back to the way things were. There's like deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, people cheating on you, spreading rumors, betrayal from your family members, betrayal of your trust, moving to a new future that is better. Reflect on what happened to you. Learn from the experience. move on. Okay, so how does this relate to Pisces sex? Okay, so this is how we could do this. So when it comes to like the endings or the breakups, the miscommunication, the betrayals, and Pisces will leave you. They will cut and run. They will give up on you, especially if they feel like there's no room for a maneuver. If you back them into a corner. And they definitely will look for an easy way out because they're not trying to deal with that. So, being sneaky, not being loyal, not being honorable, and not living up to the commitment will definitely get you kicked out of a Pisces bed. Pisces tend to definitely hate emotional manipulation. So that is a surefire way to get your sex cut off with your Pisces. They hate emotional manipulation. Okay, the Two of Swords. So your emotions are interfering with something. So sex with the Pisces from the emotional side, like being in your head and just overthinking. So you have to remember that sex with a Pisces are emotional to begin with. They're extremely sensual and creative lovers. They're extremely sensual and passionate lovers. They love playful sex. They like things that bring in fantasies and role play. Pisces likes leaders in the bed, like even with the men and the women. Like they love, like a Pisces woman loves for a man to be aggressive or knows what he wants, like being able to know what to do. Pisces men love being dominated on sometimes. It's like the role play thing. Pisces are not very assertive when it comes to sex, most of them, but they like their partners to be uninhibited. So they have to be open to telling the Pisces what to do or open to initiating some of the things. And a Pisces stamina depends on their partner. So they'll interact with what you're giving them. Relationships are very important to Pisces because they ground them. And Pisces can be anything that you want. They adjust their response to what you need. And Pisces are normally very happy when they're giving pleasure, when they can provide the pleasure to their partner. And then they know that they're turning them on or making them happy. Some Pisces, sorry Pisces, you know this about your sign, but some Pisces are very promiscuous. They have very promiscuous behavior. This is where also sometimes Pisces, you get your feelings hurt because you're wanting to have sex with people who are, or you're having sex with people who are not, you're not romantically interested in, Pisces. And you need to be very careful with that. So we're going to go with the Six of Swords. It's like transition, stages, like you having to get away to kind of deal with yourself, or get a way to handle your emotions, get a way to deal with yourself. Pisces have deep emotions. So in this case, this makes me think that Pisces, with all this swords energy, it don't seem like any of y'all are having sex. So you want to be romantic with someone, but most of what it's looking like is that there is no sex. You want to offer your cup to someone, but you're still hurt by the fact that this person, this thing, this situation left you betrayed, sad, lonely, confused. You ran away, you left, you went and to a place where you can be by yourself. So Pisces, as of now, it don't seem like you're having any sex. It seems like you're very closed off and not being your central Pisces self. So Pisces, at this point in time, it don't look like that cat is open or that thing is open for anybody. But Pisces, you're so romantic. You're so loving. You're so central. You're so passionate. Don't turn this side away because of the things that are hurting you or dealing with you right now. Or you're dealing with right now, Pisces. It looks like you need a hug. You need some love. So maybe that thing needs to be touched or something, Pisces. You kind of got to get out of whatever this is and go get you some D or some C, okay? Or both. Whatever floats your boat. So I don't know how this worked out, Pisces. I don't know, because I don't know how you got so many swords. It looks like you're saying, I'm not fucking with sex right now. That's what it looks like. So I don't know, guys. I don't know if this worked out the way we wanted it to or not, but so it started off as a video on the sex, what was happening right now, but I guess what's happening is nothing. A lot of needing to go be by yourself, a lot of things in your mind, a lot of still energy of backstabbing, betrayal, cut off, loss. And Pisces, I hope you're not letting this energy, all this swords energy back here cut off your romantic side. Don't allow the situation that's happening to you right now to stop you from being loving, to stop you from being kind, to stop you from being the person that you are supposed to be, Pisces. Because it looks like you're letting this damage you, and you don't want to be, you don't want to have the sexual part of your mind messed up, trust me. Because coming back from that, like being with a person that you don't really like having sex with, or just you know, just being in a situation where maybe you were celibate, or, you know, just not having sex. But Pisces, it's hard to try to think your way back into sexual positions, like meaning sexual encounters, because when you're stuck in your head and you're trying to, and maybe that might be what this is. Okay, so maybe somebody's with a partner, and Pisces, because you've been hurt, you've been betrayed, you've been cut off, backstabbed, whatever, it's interfering with the sex with this person, the new person, the romantic person that you're trying to get laid with. So maybe this could be your problem. So you have to get those mental blocks out of your head. And trust me, it is a fucking trip. Because a lot of times, it seems like it only clears itself up after you're in the process, like you're doing it. And so, okay, so, hope not TMI, but previously, before I got married, and before I got myself in the situation that I'm in now, I was probably not really attracted to the person that I was with, but we had a good thing going, I guess. And so the sex was kind of difficult for me, because with Pisces, you have to be, or me, myself, you have to be very connected to the person, or just some type of something. And so being with somebody that you don't have any sexual attraction for kind of is a little hard. But it happened, it worked out. Well, it didn't work out because we're not together, but we were together for years, but I just had no sexual anything. but I'm very highly attracted to the person I'm with now, my husband, and it took a little while. Well, shit, I'm assuming that it took a little while anyway, because we were not dating or anything. We just went straight from friends, marriage, sex. Although we had previously had sex before, so we knew we were good. Anyway, but things were different now. So there was like, it still worked out for the best. Everything was great, but there were still things like, you know, your body has to kind of warm up to people, or just, you know, want to feel a certain type of thing. So, although Pisces can be very promiscuous, we know that sometimes, some of us, some of y'all, some of us can be very promiscuous at times or phases of your life. This just doesn't seem to be one of them. So, relax, relate, release, Pisces. The mind is a hell of a thing, because when you realize how many roadblocks or how many like boundaries that your mind puts up all on its own, just living daily life and certain things that happen to you, you don't realize how much of a fucked up individual you really are until you start taking the time to go within yourself, to kind of analyze yourself, to try to open yourself up, to try to figure out, like, the first step is you have to realize you got a problem. Your mind is blocked. It's like Dagger City over here, but you are trying to move forward and open up and present somebody with something, or bring somebody something. So all this baggage is, you don't want it to go, but my dears, it's going. Guys, you could be experiencing some erectile dysfunction in this area. And it's your mind that's causing that. In some type of way, you gotta figure out something, pinpoint something. It's like during sex, your mind is all over the place. Like, you can't focus on the person or the thing that you're doing at the moment. So that's what that's creating. So it's causing little bumps in the process. In some type of way, you have to free your mind. But like I said, I don't know what to tell you, because all I know is it just worked itself out. Like, you just had to continue to keep doing it. And I think the difference is the response to the person, or the response to the new situation will automatically just clear itself up, and then it'll just take those out of your mind. So whoever this is, Pisces, male, female, somebody, if there's an issue, like you're feeling it during sex, you're not feeling a connection, you're not feeling an intimate type of vibe, just keep going. He's still moving forward. Keep going. If you can talk to the person about it, you should be able to talk to the person about it, because if you're having sex, you should be able to talk. So if you're having sex, you should be able to talk about whatever the thoughts are as they come. Like, oh, I could focus on you, or I had different thoughts. And that's the other thing that people don't tend to talk about. During sex, are you able to focus on the person that you're having sex with? So pretty soon it'll just start doing that. It'll just start going in that direction. So maybe if your mind is all over the place right now, Pisces, while you're trying to have sex, then once you realize it, try to get it back on track. Like, okay, I'm doing this right now, and it's like the same exact thing. And then eventually, you know, but it doesn't hurt to actually kind of open up, because these are processes, trust me, that I have had, and that I have been through, and that I have recovered from. And the only thing that worked for me, and I can tell you about my process, and I don't know about anybody else's process, but my process was to, the minute I figured out or I started thinking about something, I would just think, this is not, like, that's not the connection that I'm trying to have. I'm trying to have this whole intimate, but it was from my previous, the way I lived, or the way my life was. I was in a relationship, I loved that person, but I wasn't sexually attracted to that person. I wasn't sexually, that wasn't my big thing with them. And now it's different. So at this point, Pisces, keep moving forward. If you love them, you like them, you want to be with them, and you are attracted to them, Pisces, keep moving forward. The roadblocks, the mind thing, it'll go away. You just continue to keep focusing on them. But if you're with somebody and you're not attracted to them, Godspeed. Don't know what to do. Because all I did was I kept doing it, but it kept making, I didn't realize until I ended up being with somebody that I really was on and really wanted to be with, that I had did this to myself. So I don't know if this helps. I don't know if this reading came to a whole circle conclusion thing, but this is what I got for you, Pisces, right now. So this is Sex with Pisces for today. Sex with Pisces today is, we're having lots of emotional baggage creep into our mind while we're trying to have sex, while we're trying to get busy, while we're trying to be in the mix. And we're trying to figure out how to get those roadblocks out of our mind, how we could become one or interconnected or spiritually connected to this love that we are now wanting right here. This new thing that's trying to come in. So Pisces, I hope this reading resonates with you. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell so you get alerts when videos are posted. And if you would like to donate towards my channel, the links are in the description box below. Yeah, that's it.